Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new day. It is I had to go check the time. It's Monday morning, 10:49, and I'm already going to put lunch in the oven. We're just going to have these wings and wingettes and drumettes for lunch. So I'm going to go ahead and throw them in the oven. I did have to, I'm going to season them, and then when they're done, Glenn's going to roll his in his spicy barbecue sauce. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with mine yet. So I'm just going to season them. I probably should just do it the other side first. So this morning I actually took Gypsy to the vet for her follow-up visit for her ear infection. Um, Again, that was a yeast infection she had. And yeah, it looks, they took swabs and rechecked, and it looks much better. She's definitely not itching as much. Every now and then she still does, but she's better. She does definitely not like the vet visits, and as soon as she realizes she's at the vet, she turns to walk out the door like, all right, Mama, you're on your own. I'm out of here. But yeah, so we did that, and she was very stressed out. So she's napping now, getting some sleep. I'm just going to season this. Oh, so yeah, I thought I turned that one over already, but I'll go that side. Anyway, so Glenn decided he's not going to go out today. He's going to wait till next week for a couple reasons, which both reasons are a huge weight off my shoulder right now, because it would have been a very hectic, stressful day if we had to get him out there today. So one is the weather. The weather, it's okay today. It is supposed to be like 70 or 71. And I'm not even sure about tomorrow, but definitely it's going to get down in the 50s this week. And then after that, it's just like lower 60s. So it's not going to be like the warmest for him. And for Glenn to be outside, it's got to be in the at least in the 70s. So he doesn't want to go out to the trailer and then have it get cold on him. And then he sits there and does nothing. So he decided to go out next week, where it definitely looks like it's going to be in the 70s. So that was one reason. The other reason is because, like I said in the video, everything is not done yet. I would still have to get in there and blow it out, clean it, and it would just be a lot to do today, especially with having to go to the vet this morning. Yeah, so it would have been a ton of stuff to do today. So when he said that, that was like a huge weight off my shoulders. So yeah. So he'll be going in next week. Yeah, and what else? I still got to get in there. Definitely want to plug it in and see how the AC is running. And so at least it's going to give me time this week to get it all put back together and get it cleaned out for him to really be ready to go in there. The countertop still will not be in there. We'll just, like I said, we'll just have to put a table in there for him right now. But at least I can get in there, get that done, and also get the garage really situated for him to be out there. And I really didn't like that it was like that and he was going to come out to that. Usually every spring I clean it out and blow it out really good before he comes out. So yeah. So that's going to give me a little bit more time. I think we're all tired right now. Glenn's been stressing out about the trailer, and that's got him tired. And with Gypsy's vet, she's tired, stressful tired, and I'm just tired. So today just feels like one of those tiring days. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover these up for about a half hour, 45 minutes, then uncover them for the last part of their baking so they get some crisp on them. And then after they're done, Glenn will shake and bake his, or shake them in his barbecue sauce. And then, like I said, I don't know what I'm doing with mine yet. So, all right, so we'll be back. All right, everyone, so here is our lunch for this Monday afternoon, and it's like 12:15 now. I just made one of these Knorr rice sides, the cheddar broccoli rice, and that's going to be our side item. And Glenn is going to be dipping his wings in this jalapeno mesquite barbecue sauce. And honestly, I think I'm just going to put some ranch dressing on my plate and dip them in that. So that's why they have the open spaces there. So, and we, like I said, we're all feeling a little exhausted today. I definitely can use a nap. I almost fell asleep before we ate. So, yeah. All right, so that's going to be our lunch, and stay tuned. Hey everyone, so I'm out in the garage right now. It's almost 4 o'clock, and I've been out here for almost a couple hours. So, yeah, I wasn't going to come out today. So earlier I told you that Glenn said that he's not going to come out till next week, and that was such a relief off my shoulders because I was getting very frustrated because I couldn't get anything done. Things weren't going right or whatever. So big relief for me. And so was my first thought was that maybe I just won't work on anything today and I'll just take today to unwind and just not deal with it. But knowing that there's no pressure on me right now to get it done like right now, I figured, well, I'll come out here and work for a couple hours and I won't feel the pressure of being in a hurry. I'll work till like 4 o'clock and then I'll be done. Simple as that. I won't stay out here till like 8 o'clock at night trying to get stuff done. So that's what I'm doing. So the first thing I did was hook up the electricity to the trailer and turn on the AC. I got you looking at the garage. I actually wanted you to just look at the yard. So you don't have to look at me all the time either. So yeah, the first thing I did was get the AC going because I don't know if I mentioned when I first turned it on, it was making a noise and we thought the AC wasn't going to work. So that had Glenn stressed out as well. So it's been hard on him as well because that trailer is his home for 5 to 6 months out of the year where he can spend outside. So it's been stressful for him. It's been stressful for me. And I think we're in a better place now. So I plugged in the AC or the electricity to the trailer. I got the AC running. It's been running for a while. And oh, I don't know if you saw that. I'm distracted by birds right now. That bird that just flew by, he had yellowish wings. That was a northern flicker, which is in the woodpecker family. So I don't get them too often after springtime. So. And I don't have my bird cams up. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, so the AC, I've been letting it run for a while now. It's not making any of that noise anymore. And it's blowing out cold air. So yeah, it's not swooshing any more water out the front. It's working perfect. So AC is taken care of, relief off that, because during the hot days of summer, Glenn, if it's too hot out here and Glenn doesn't feel well, he likes to just go in the trailer and cool off. So thank God for that. Next thing I did, and this is where it goes to when you can take that relief of pressure off of you and think about what you really want to do. As far as where I was going to put all this stuff while trying to make this garage workable for Glenn as well, where was I going to put all this stuff? So again, going back to that relief, I was able to think of where I was going to put this stuff, and I've already started opening up the garage more, so I'm going to show you that. So we're going to go back to the garage. All right, so if you remember in Sunday's vlog, I showed you I had all the wall panels stacked up on here, and behind it on this table was a lot of the stuff that I took off the walls, off the countertop, and I had it stacked up on the table, so that's clear. There's no wall panels there. And behind the tractor, leaning over here, I had the ceiling panels, so there's no more ceiling panels here. So let me show you what I did. Yeah, I came in the garage. I did a couple of things, just minor stuff in the trailer. I'll just show you quick what I did. Just two minute things. Well, besides get the AC going again, and it's running right now too. So I put up this wood strip back up there. I took this off to check the styrofoam underneath. And so I got this back up here and this little piece back up here, because I had to take this off to get I had to get something off. I had to take that off. So I just did that. I'm not going to do anything else in here until probably tomorrow or Wednesday. I'm thinking, should I just get the garage done and get that all situated so I don't have to worry about that for the rest of the week? I think I might do that and then work on the trailer, which is basically getting one panel, plywood panel back in and some screws in another panel and cleaning it out, like giving it a good, getting the blower in there, mopping it and all that good stuff. Anyway, so that's what I've done so far, and I already have ideas of where things are going to go here. So this countertop, since we're not putting it in right away, I am going to put that behind this stuff right here. Tomorrow, I'm going to pull all this out. I'm going to blow out this area. Eventually, I'm going to end up blowing out the whole garage, getting all the dirt and stuff out of it. So I'm going to pull all this stuff out, clean it out, put the countertop there. I might have to bungee it to the wood, so I might have to screw some hooks into the wood and throw bungees around it so it doesn't fall forward. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and hook up this refrigerator out here right now, because with me being out here all week, I could bring some drinks out and stuff and just, this refrigerator, it doesn't take hardly any power at all. So, yeah, I'm probably going to set that somewhere, and I'm going to clean up this whole area. And then over here, this is where Glenn would normally work. This is the table I had completely empty yesterday, but it's just minor stuff. All these cars are going to end up on this table, and he works over here. So all this wood is all the wood I took out of the trailer between the baseboard, trim up on top of the walls, and the ceilings. So what I'm going to do with this is, along with the countertop, I'm going to find a space for it over here. And what I might do is, this is what we did. We had some barn board once, and what we did was put it flat up inside here, like in this area, flat up against there, and then put something here so they wouldn't fall out. I might do that so they're not taking up any more room on the floor, and they're out of the way until we need some. So that's my plan for that. And then other than that, I put all the stuff that I took off the wall and everything he uses in there in these two boxes. I'm not leaving them here, because once I get the trailer ready for him to move in, some of this stuff is going to go back in. So yeah, that's that. And then other than that, it's just a good cleanup of the garage. Normal springtime cleanup. We ended up putting all the fishing poles that we had in the trailer, stacking them up right here. We have all this fishing pole holders along the wall, and all these fishing poles here, we haven't used them in years. So I don't know if that's Glenn's intention, but we might end up trying to sell some of our fishing poles this summer on like Facebook Marketplace, and they're all going to come off of there. This right here, what you see, that's always in the trailer, that's basically what we use all the time. So I think we're just going to consolidate our fishing stuff. So for now, they're just going to be stacked up there. So that's that. Oh, did I show you? I don't even know if I showed you where I put all the panels and stuff. Quick glance at Glenn's RC airplanes. And that was his big disappointment when we first saw, when I gave him the news that the trailer had been water damaged and had mold, is that he wasn't going to be able to fly this summer again. So yeah. So what I thought for the panels, I first was going to put them in the shed. We have a attached shed to this garage, but it's pretty junk. It's pretty much junk, and we don't want any more damage to the paneling as it is, because we are going to save them for measurements and kind of like drafts for what we put up next or whatever we decide to do. So anyway, all three of these shelves, I pulled them out a little bit and I put all the paneling behind there. So I don't know if you can see it, but these are the back sides. I put them back sides to this side because then they're not as noticeable. Like the white ceiling panel, you don't notice that really because I put the back side facing this way. So yeah, I just pulled all three of these shelves out a little bit and slid them all in there. So that's where those are, and they're not taking up room here in the garage now. So now it's starting to look better. So that's what I've accomplished today. And I think I'm going to wrap up my day here in the garage. And I'll be back out tomorrow to get some more work done. So it's feeling good that I can work without that pressure of getting it done like exactly now. So yeah. All right. So, and oh yeah, I was going to tell you those wingettes and drumettes we had for lunch. Oh, so good. Those were they came out so good. We're more fans of the wingettes rather than the drumettes. We don't really care for the drumettes, but they come in the package. We're going to have to find like a bag that just has wingettes, totally raw, no coating, no nothing. Yeah, I put the perfect amount of seasoning on them, and because I put them in a casserole dish, it brought out a lot of juices, and I cooked them, I baked them for like a total of an hour and 10 minutes or something. And they came out so good. Glenn said he didn't even use the barbecue sauce on them. They were that good. So I dipped mine in ranch and they tasted good. And the Knorr rice side was pretty good too. So it went really well with the wings. So we originally were going to have that for supper, but Glenn wanted them for lunch, so now I have to think of something for supper. And that's the other good thing about just having this week to really get it done is if I come out early, like Prissy usually wakes me up between 5 and 5:30, and at that time I've been going back to sleep, but I think I'm just going to stay up so I can get out here early and just quit at a normal time so I don't have to stay out here till like 8 o'clock at night and then go cook supper. So yeah, that's just me rambling because I'm so happy and relieved that I'm not pressured to do it by tomorrow. So yeah, yeah, that's all I have to say right now. Stay tuned. Oh yeah, I'm not done yet. One more thing I was going to go over that I was going to do is this is Glenn's step to get up in the truck. It's standing up right now, obviously. And when I lift it, I have to grab it right here and right here, but I have no grip. I just have to hold it that way. And last summer, I think it was, or the summer before, I did the project of putting this piece in to balance it out so it's sturdy in the middle. But I never finished it and I never put my grips on. So what I'm going to do is cut this piece right down the middle, and then I'll put one piece here and one piece here, and then I'll have something to grip onto as I'm carrying it so it doesn't slide out of my fingers and get slivers all over. So I'm going to work on that as well tomorrow. So yeah, getting projects done. All right, everyone. So I am making supper on this Monday night, and we're having soft tacos. So I'll show you what I made already, but I just wanted to show you the size of these avocados I got at the Mexican store. Look at the size compared to my hand. It is huge. That is one thing they have is huge avocados. So I'm gonna make a bowl of guacamole, and I made some salsa for Glenn. And I made some tortilla chips. So good. It was so good to taste these again. So I'm going to make a guacamole and get our soft tacos ready, and then we're going to eat. All right, everyone. So I'm just making my tacos now. I've got flour tortillas. I made Glenn with corn tortillas. And I'm going to go ahead and close out the video. I just want to let you know I do have some friend mail to show you, and I think I'll get that on the next video. I apologize for not showing it. I put more sour cream because I know this meat's going to be a little spicy. Not too bad, it shouldn't be, but... So yeah, I'm going to close out the video now. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch it. I appreciate the support. And with that, remember to live life, be good to yourself, and be good to others. And it's almost time to put the cheese on. All right, until next time.